Testing. Testing. Gotta know if the volume is too loud. My first time doing this. Hopefully everything's alright. Testing game audio. Still too loud. All right. Hello, we're going to be starting this stream now. Today, I'm just kind of looking to test some features. Not particularly audio balancing, but just making sure that a newly installed Nightbot works with song requests. And to do this, I've decided to power through the remaining content that I have for Pokemon Legends ZA. Because there's stuff that I haven't done yet. I think I dropped the game around the time that I picked up Warframe. And I just like to get it over with, I think. I think the honeymoon phase for this game has worn off. I mean, I've had fun with it. I clearly had fun with it. But yeah, I would like to just finish everything. So we're just going to be doing that now with song requests turned on. So I have a backup playlist with some shit taken from like old Weeb playlist. And yeah, we'll see what we got going. But first, I need to remember what the hell I was doing. Okay, so I believe I was grinding for a Surfetched and Feebas and Keldeo. Okay, this might take longer than I thought. That's not good. That's not very good at all. And then what sort of zones do we have here? We have a few spaces. Trying to remember how to do this here. Surfetched, though, huh? Surfetched. So that means that we need a fighting type, hyperspace. Okay, so we want to get rid of this. It's going to be on the inside of the zone. Barely remembering what I had to do here. Checking my audio levels again. Should be good. grass types. Sparkling. Sparkling ground, sparkling alpha. Right, looks like I didn't stock up on throwaway 5-star donuts. So I'm gonna have to go in with this. I remember I used to do a lot of save scumming. Thinking of doing a few experimental streams just over the instant aggro. Okay, that's troublesome. And then... Alright, got that. So I think the idea is that originally I was working through some sort of repetitive cycle where I would grind points, and then I would hope that I roll the necessary 5-star region needed for for rolling the Feebas and Surfetched. Feebas and Surfetched spawns, yes. Which isn't particularly interesting. It's probably why I dropped the game to begin with. Trainer, dogo desu ka? Looks like we're going to get all the objectives, so that's pretty good. Oh, what the hell? This guy's pretty strong. Nice, alright. That could have been so much worse. I think I have a full team of shinies now, so that's good. A bonus ball has spawned somewhere. Always good to have the extra berries. Get back onto the rooftops. There's a high probability that the bonus ball is there. Heavy Slam's doing heavy work there, jeez. We're gonna go around and hit him in the balls. I've forgotten a lot about the spawn locations for the balls, so there's a high probability that I just kind of mess up somewhere. Okay, it's not here. That's a big one. Oh, there it is. Double feature, nice. The heck? I didn't even target you. It's not particularly interesting. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last time that I stream this, just because the end game loop is not too great. Like you just hope that you roll for the Pokemon that you want. Like I have a full shiny team already, and it works pretty dang well for PvP, or at least it did, because it's been what has it been, 2 months since I last played this? Jeez. I'm liking the playlist feature. I hope it's working properly. That you love me. A lot of this stuff is, like anything that's related to Nightcore, is probably from a playlist that I had back in 2014. And then I put some kind of arbitrary Big Berry, Big generic? Okay, good. I have a bunch of 4-star generic donuts. That's good. Trying to remember this map. Fuck. Use the catch window 3 times. Alright, it's 3 catch windows. Next, undetected. Oh, these guys are too aggro for that. Something a little less aggravated. Okay. Now, if you could just turn away. Yes. Wonderful. Ah, fucking hell. That's one. They keep warning each other. It's so thorough. Worked. Turn around. Come on, turn around. No way, a team stream. Yeah, PJ, that's right. I am just trying to clear the content of this game, and by that I mean catch 'em all. So, yeah, all good. It's all cool if you lurk. It's more of a test stream. Is the DLC any good? Well, it does get repetitive, and that is the original reason why I stopped playing it. I am currently looking for 2 more Pokemon, I guess technically 3. I need to roll for a hyperspace with the Feebas line and the Surfetched. And to do that, I need to gather points, and then I need to, like, use the points and cash them in for a special hyperspace. But then to get points, I need to complete challenges in normal hyperspaces, and then if I don't roll the hyperspace I want, I have to go back to the grind again. I guess technically it's gacha, but I'm not... I really wasn't feeling it. Yeah. Originally, I was pretty into the gameplay loop. Oh, and I had to get a Keldeo too, which is even rarer than those other 2. Yeah, so it's kind of turned into a drag at this point. Yeah. So I'm hoping maybe if I'm lucky, I can get this done. The game was fun back when I was playing it, though. Anyway. You know, PvP I think is a little more enjoyable casually. Also, I'm not really sure how my audio is coming through. Let me know if there's any issues with that. It's my first time using Nightbot. Thinking maybe later this week I do some Warframe, and also I do have a model kit that I would like to build just on my table. I can like face my camera down and I can start assembling it or something. Alright, we're gonna do a special scan with all of our points, and we're gonna hope that we roll something good. It's a dud. Alright, that's unfortunate. We can't re-roll for those either because it generates the special scan result some point after you gather enough points for it. So I can't save scum this part. Alright, I think we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna kind of shit around. Let's see, I wanna do... Okay, we're gonna do Dragonite, and these are all sparkling donuts and berry donuts, so we're gonna do 4-star generic donuts. Yeah, this isn't going to be a very long stream either. Like, I didn't realize that my remaining to-dos in this game were the super grindy kind. I guess I kind of suppressed that memory. Undetected? What the hell? Not in this zone. Okay, objective 1, catch an alpha. Let's try that. Maybe wait until he calms down. Come on. Alright, that's objective 1. Get the balls. Undetected is going to be an issue here. Does that count? It does. So fortunately there are slowpoke in the area, and they... Right, that's 2. Do we got maybe a third slowpoke around the corner? Got quite a few of them, actually. All objectives complete. And then I guess we're just gonna clean house here. And yeah, I think that's about all that we can do in this space, which is unfortunate. I mean, might as well grab some crystals. I really don't remember if I was saving up for anything. Yeah, well, we're done here. Points. Alright, we need a little more. What do we got on the menu? We got a ground, anything easy to demolish. You know, let's try this. Let's hope that 4 minutes is enough for me to take this on. me barely remembering the mechanics and the controls. But at the very least, this is the last game I used a controller for, so the muscle memory is mostly retained. Everything else has been mouse and keyboard. Okay, I clearly don't remember how to fight Bandit. Okay, this is... it was the real one. I don't think I'm gonna make this. The decoys by themselves are enough of a time sink. And I haven't figured out if there's a tell. Yeah, this is a massive time sink. I think there's a reason why I just left that Bandit quest alone. I didn't save Scum either. So now I'm just kind of stuck dealing with them until the timer runs out. Get more damage. Okay, this is good. But we don't have nearly as much time as we need. Yeah, we're only halfway now. It's abysmal. Just having a faster moveset does wonders for this fight. But, yeah, we've already fumbled. That was terrible. I went for super effective typing without accounting for attack speed. Oh well. It was a waste of resources, yes. I need more junk 5-star donuts. So I'm gonna make some donuts. Okay, so my options. We're gonna make a bunch of generic 5-star donuts. Like, I don't know, 10 of them. 3. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that should be good. And what else do we have on the menu? We got a 4-star hyperspace here, outside of the building. Small space, should be easy to get all the objectives. As far as I can recall, objectives do not scale with size, which means I can get the same amount of points doing the same things in... Are these generic? Big hull power. Yeah, okay, we can use it. Okay. Six species of Pokemon. Right. The Weedle line by itself is 3. So long as the catches go through, we should be good. Come on. Oh, I need a second bee drill. Right, we got 2 bee drill. There's got to be another Pokeball in the area somewhere. But I do not... Oh, there we go. And then we're gonna shake off whatever's pursuing us right now. Force respawn in the area. There we go. This has to work. Oh, darn it. Oh, there was another one. Okay. Come on. Why are they so insistent on staying alive? Right, good. Na 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 na. Oh, welcome to the Jeopardy Park. They both failed. Wonderful. So glad that system actually works. Okay, do I have like a repeat ball? Shit, was that all of them? Oh, man. I just lost 3,000 points. I should have saved. Oh, man. Yeah, this grind is just not worth it. I don't think anything is going to respawn in time. Yeah. Yeah, we're not making it. So that's a loss of 3,000 points. I'm gonna see if these repeat balls work a little better. Yeah, this DLC is very rough. Hello, Ullman. Yeah, it's just so grindy. Like, I didn't have as much bad things to say back in my original run. It's just, they took a formula and then they made it randomly generated, formulated subspaces slash dungeons. And yeah, I'm gathering points so that I can potentially roll for a space with a Feebas, a space with a Surfetched, and a space with a Keldeo, which are the only three things left on my checklist. And then I can shelf this game without any kind of lingering feelings of regret whatsoever. Also, again, yeah, still trying out the Nightbot. I do have song requests set up, I believe. So I don't know how the... That was fun? Yeah, I did have fun with base game, and I did have fun originally, you know, as I was starting at the DLC. And then just getting these last few objectives. It's RNG for dungeons, you know? It's not really working out too well for me. Okay, catch window. Alright. I mean, I think I, strangely enough, enjoyed the shiny hunt. I know it was kind of trivialized. We got some Metangs down there. We already got the shiny for that. Sparkling objects and Pokeballs, though, huh? Pretty easy objectives, but for large space... That's a lot of searching for not much payout. And I didn't see fighting on this list, so I don't think I'll find a Surfetched here either. Right. Oop. I did not mean to press that. Shiny was good and bad, but it was fun. Yeah, I mean, it was very controlled. You had a lot of control over what you were able to do for shiny hunting. And the means of constantly resetting for the Pokemon that you wanted under those controlled conditions was a bit silly. But yeah, it's allowed me to have like a full shiny team. And that was neat. I liked that. Alright. Finding the bonus ball here. You don't get additional points for getting the bonus ball, but I don't know. Do I need the donuts? Like, did I have side objectives? Can't remember. We got some EVs, a Flareon. Am I doing trades? There's really nothing that I'm... Wait a minute. You can't trade in this game. Can you? I can't remember. I can't remember if you can trade in this game. Jeez, it's been like 2 months. Okay, you know, I'm thinking Legends Arceus. Like, why else would I say something as goofy as you can't trade in the Pokemon game? But it, you know, it really depends on what you're looking for. I wouldn't mind getting through my checklist faster if I could maybe get 3 copies of a Feebas. And, did I say copies? If I could get like 3 Feebas and, well, I guess no one's trading Keldeo. I'm still grinding for that. You can get everything in the game. Like, hey, buddy, it really depends on what you're looking for, right? Like, this is the first time I've booted up the game in, like, 2 months. So I probably, you know, I'm not actively grinding for anything. Okay. Alright, let's leave. I don't see a trade offer or anything, but let's see. What do I even have right now? This is junk. How did I? Okay. How did I organize this before? Everything here is... This is Pokedex. Variants. And this is DLC. And then the missing one here is Surfetch. The missing ones here are... Yep, Feebas Slime. And then Keldeo. And then, yeah, that's really it. And then Zeraora. I'll be getting Zeraora eventually. And then the rest of this is junk. Like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be trading 1 shiny for 3 Feebas or anything like that. Yeah, I got a lot of shinies, huh? Yeah, that entire box is shinies. Let's see. And then these are shinies. Alright, I'll put the pointer back here. And we continue gathering points and grinding for the thing. Yeah, we're going to have a hard cutoff of the stream in 1 hour and 7 minutes from now, so this isn't even a particularly long endeavor. I think to end things off, I can probably get the... What's it even called? Zeraora Pokemon. Yeah, like just to make it a little climactic or something. Alright, what do we got here? Ghost. 4-star donut. Okay. Alright. Catch a chandelure. Well, damn. Sparkling items 20. Putting me in a tight spot here. At least I don't need to catch anything else. Do 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 do. We're gonna walk the perimeter and catch. Favorite Pokemon game? You know, I really did enjoy Black and White 2. I started with Platinum. You know, that's the bar pretty high. Like there was a lot of stuff in that game. And then, you know, I had, you know, further internet access, I guess, when they announced X and Y. You know, I was in high school at the time, and I was able to see. Oh shit! How did you die? That was, yeah, good, very good. Alright, did a full loop around the area already. Dragonite, get your ass out here. Where the hell are the chandelures? Normally there's... Is this an elevator spawn? No. Okay, access is up here. Rock slide. It was not until Alpha... It wasn't until XY that I actually started doing, like, battle spot singles. And then that continued until Sun and Moon. Those aren't chandelures. Those are Confagrius. Lampants. Would the real objective Pokemons please stand up? Man. I'm gonna have to force a respawns here. Alright, I guess we're done now. Because you can't get, like, overflow points or anything like that. So we can bail now. Do you like champions? I have not acquired champions. I can see why they made certain decisions about the design. But it does seem grindy, but arguably it's the kind of grindy that I would be able to put up with. I think the limiting of the Pokemon selection to established like meta Pokemon is a smart decision, just for minimizing the amount of data the models, culling any unnecessary use of storage space. That makes sense. But then the thing about, having such a wide roster of Pokemon to begin with is one day somebody breaks the meta by doing something unconventional. I'm thinking like Pachirisu and VGC, doubles, that kind of thing. I feel like we're limiting the potential for super niche, amazing moments like that. The reason that Pokemon, like specific Pokemon, are established as meta in the first place is because it's discovered that they meet specific, requirements or have specific movesets or specific base stat totals to do certain things. But then, from what I see in Champions, they've limited their roster to, I guess, established Pokemon that have been discovered to fill their niches and do their purposes and whatever. And then I'm not sold on... I guess that's not the term. I'm not convinced... How do I say this? The roster is all Metamon, and then you can't create new meta Pokemon. Yeah, sure, let's just go with that. Alright, this is going to be the second special scan of the day. But from what I can tell from, like, Pokemon Champions regulars, I think they're enjoying themselves, labbing with their current selection of Pokemon. Not to mention, I haven't purchased, like, Legends ZA was the first Pokemon game I purchased since Sword. And then I intentionally skipped Scarlet Violet because I bought Splatoon 3 instead. I played that solo queue for like a year. I think I would have continued playing it if I actually had a team, a squad, kids and squids to ink it up with, but I didn't. And you know what? I did not regret skipping Scarlet Violet. I kind of made the correct choice there. Splatoon goes hard, but I am very out of practice. Is that a Keldeo? Oh, that is good. I hope that's a Keldeo. Now, Keldeo is, I believe he is Shiny Locked, so there's no grind there. How do I route here? Hold on. How do I... So I go around. Okay, so I go Yeah. Like, I did have some friends who did play the game. It's just... It was never in, like, a VC, or, like, we never specifically met up to do, like, squads or anything like that. It's just, yeah. Trying to remember if there was anything else that I had to do. There was a specific means of saving. Something about the Pokemon Center. Yeah, we'll be fine. Probably. Do we have anything for... Okay, these are all throwaway 5-star donuts. Anything for catching? No, okay. Hopefully I'm right about this. It's a Keldeo. Oh, yeah. You know, I think we can save inside of the hyperspace. Oh, I bet maybe there will be like a Surfetched here or something, because there's all sorts of fighting types in here, right? It'll be worth our while to search everything here. Pangoro. Like, I don't know what the conditions are for the type of Pokemon that come with Keldeo. We got another Panchams here. Gyarados. Okay, so we're gonna get water types and fighting types in here. Okay, we got some Machamps, Machokes. More Magikarp, another Gyarados. Okay, he's on a rooftop. Does this go all the way up? Yeah. Where is our little horse boy? Water monkeys. It's got to be around here somewhere. It's a good thing I saved, because then I can start searching a different area afterwards. Barely made that one. Yes, I'm remembering now. You can save inside of hyperspace. Because I was doing that when I was shiny hunting. Yes. Where the hell is he? There he is. I bet it's a fixed position too, jeez. Right. What ball do I want him in? Sure, lure ball. Alright, we got a reset. The system is out of date and can no longer back up save data. We'll see how true that statement is. Yeah, they're full of shit. This guy's weak. Well, we got Keldeo, or at least eventually we will, but we still have our last two Pokemon, well, three Pokemon species to catch. Okay, 4 if we count Zorora. Not Zorora. How the hell do you say its name? The yellow fighting electric type. Okay, we are going to wait him out. Never mind. Try that again. He's going to get in our balls one day. If anyone wants to test the Nightbot song request feature, that would be pretty cool. I think I'm eventually going to run out of the songs I set up. Come on. Now we're gonna wait out his timer. Oh, he reset. Hey, we got him! Alright. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright, that is Kildale. Number 118. Alright. Well, that was the second last legendary I have to catch. Let's put this guy in his box. He's, let's see, 118, so that's... Yep. Alright, that's another completed box for the... Let's see. Alright, hold on. Nightbot. Oh, wow, Nightbot's working. No, I don't need to purchase services. Thank you, real user in chat. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. That was the last survey, huh? Not familiar with that one. Alright, we did it. We caught that. Let's see, we got like 45 minutes left on the timer. Ad mornings, huh? I mean, I guess that's neat. Alright, so I need another 25,000 points, but I think I'm more inclined to... can't find... I might want to do like the sleep strat, yeah. We're going to continuously use the bench until we roll for... I think Feebas is a 5-star. So that has to be special scan. But I think Surfetched is a 3-star. I might have to verify my information. Hold on. Do I have... I think I needed like a key item for... Yeah, I might have to look up something. No. Okay, yeah, I don't want to grind for some rather boring Pokemon, so if I'm going to make this the last time I show up Pokemon Legends, it's gonna be for the last. It's gonna be for the last legendary. So I looked up the process because I forgot how to do it. One bread per customer per day. Interesting. All right. Vert 3 here. Yeah, this playlist really was a product of its time. Every Nightcore thing is from like 2014, 2015. I thought there was an entrance into this unit here. Am I misremembering? No. I just went the wrong way around. So according to Reddit, there's a kid on a rooftop in District 3. There he is. How would anyone find this kid? Because I was able to find every single screw myself. You don't hear Nightbot? No, I see the Nightbot, it's... The audio is registering on OBS. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the VOD later to confirm that. Like, you don't hear any music at all right now? No? Huh. So you can hear Pokemon music. Okay, I raised it by 50%. Okay then, wow. That's unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, your song did play earlier. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to leave it at that then. Kids love Pop Rocks. It pops in your mouth. This kid's life has changed forever. She loves candy now. She's going to amass some huge dental bill with all the cavities she's gonna get. Okay, so we need bitter. We need a big old bitter. Okay, less bitter. Spicy and sour. That's red and yellow. red and blue. Okay, we did it. No? Is that not it? Maybe it needs some sweet and fresh. There we go. All I needed was all of the endgame donuts. It's a nice donut. I used to work in a staple Canadian donut shop back in my day. Now this is the last time that we're doing this game. I might finish it off stream. So we're gonna do some things that we can't do ever again. Hello, Emma. We're gonna do this again. Because after this, when I complete the mission, she is going to be permanently bound to her office chair. Alright, and with that done, in an outfit like that, you should not be sitting down. Yellow is new. Wow, what kind of Pokemon could be waiting in there? Hello, Corina. The dolphin shorts are nice, but, well, there's a pair of safety spats underneath. Well, now there's two of them here. Rotom? Goldfish. Not goldfish. Alright, that is the only time that we can do this. Alright. Zeraora. Zeraora. Like Raura Panthera from Hololive English Justice. Zeraora. Not to be confused with Zorua. Oh, and this thing can Mega Evolve. I never got it originally, though. Like, when was it originally released? I think it was, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I just never picked it up. I don't remember why I didn't. No, that boy is not piss yellow anymore. Nah, he's shit black. Alright, maybe 10% of its health gone. Electro Web, huh? Alright, gonna Mega Evolve here. It's probably gonna be a cakewalk since I have an EV trained Excadrill here. Oh my, I took a lot of damage from that. Whoa, he killed my guy. He killed my guy. This was supposed to be a cakewalk. Alright, halfway. Database, just living in the database, whoa. Oh man. Aw. Let's reset. We got this. I have to be more aware of his attacks, I guess. Still easier than Zygarde. Still easier than Arceus. Thing is, I have all of my Canary dolls maxed out, so I feel like I got hit way too easily there. Alright, we got this. I just have to remember how to fight in this game mode. I wasn't watching the Mega meter much either. Alright, we're not gonna mess this one up again. Famous last words. Saved. Come on. You done? Alright. Yeah, nothing would have survived. Whoa, those are some new attacks. Okay. A bit of a tight pickle there. This guy's targeting me. Almost there. Almost there. Got him. I wouldn't want to do that a third time. Jeez. Where ball do I want to put him in? Wow. Gotta decide what kind of ball I want him in. I think he'd look cool in a beast ball. Nice. Right. Well, that was cool. I know there's like one more quest after this that, you know, you fight Tawny or whatever. And I still have to catch, yeah, Feebas line, Surfetched. But I think this was the last cool thing to show off. Everything else is kind of a grind, and then one more, you know, NPC battle. I don't think I'll be playing this again. You know, unless, you know, we do PvP or something like that. But I think most people are looking at, you know, champions these days or other things. Oh, that's cute. Three-way fist bump. Hello, Tawny. Yeah, Tawny deserves that. Now we are going to confirm. Let's see. Look at that. She's at her desk, in her plug suit, just sitting there. think we're gonna end things there. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. We only had 10 minutes left anyways. I'm thinking over the weekend. Yeah, I have a high grade says Nightingale that I would like to build. You know, Warframe's also still on the table, so there's that. Recently, I've discovered where my RCA to HDMI adapter is, so I can also access my retro library whenever I need that. You know, if I play something requiring less thinking, I could also be yapping. You know, that's cool too. Or I could bring up Minecraft again. Yeah. Alright. That ends it for today. Thanks for watching. Anyone we can raid? Just looking through. Oh, PJ's doing his art stream. Oh, damn. Well, we definitely doing that. I did also have a friend doing a marathon. Yeah, I'm Pinecone is doing mutual aid donathon. But damn, I am not passing up Bob Ross here. So I'm gonna, let's see. Raid. Is it slash raid? Alright, we're gonna raid PJ. Alright, thanks for stopping by.